Eccoci, 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 eccoci. So perché l'ho fatta con l'eco. Mi faceva ridere così. Avere un pezzo di culo poggiato nello sterno. Allora, andiamo avanti con la storia oggi. Abbiamo un paio d'ore di storia. Un episodio non pubblicato in cui ho fatto solamente secondarie e veramente era una tristezza epocale. Andiamo a parlare a questo tavolino. Il tavolino della Inquisizione. Ok, non devo giudicare nessuno. Mi sembra eccessivo, lo sai. Così è fine.
First in charge of Vivienne wishes to register a complaint about the Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Navarra. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
And the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a venatory cult on the Navarran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Navarra instead of Tevinter.
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orlais is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer gain.
What sort of man is the King of Navarra?
At this point, elderly. Many fear his health will soon fail him. Still, he is a Pentagast. Their dynasty is exceptionally strong in Navarra.
As a Pentagast, will Cassandra be upset if we don't help her relatives?
With all respect to Sigar Pentagast, her interest in politics is best described as thin.
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition. Few monarchs relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
Tell me about Rudanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage. Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
I actually have relatives in Navarra. If you reason with the Archon, the Trevellians can persuade King Marcus we should help both countries.
Letting the Inquisition curry favor with both Tevinter and Navarra. Most ideal.
Grande
A
Giuseppina.
pleasure.
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
Ah, no, non me la fate finire questa discussione.
We'll speak later then.
Non c'è che scena da vive.
I tracked that Venatory mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how. I tracked the Wardens to Adamant Fortress, Inquisitor. Your specialists have my full report. Your specialists are waiting inside. I believe they're discussing how to take Adamant.
Bellissimo sto dialogo tra loro due. Tra l'altro è bello il fatto che si sia ricordato che il guerriero era spada e scudo e quindi gli ha messo la spada e lo scudo. Mi chiedo se fosse stato guerriero domani. D'altronde tutta la roba che concerne Origins del 2 è figa qua, è la roba originale che non è all'altezza, se vogliamo usare un termine politicamente corretto. Allora, addestramento intensivo, tammare sono nani. Postura in sella, non mi frega un cazzo. Ottima siga. Boss 10% di difesa è buono. Ma ci interessa veramente? Sì. Allora direi di fare conoscenze arcane e conoscenze nobiliari. E lei nel mio letto. Fortissimo. No, sbagliato tutto. Pensavo partisse una cutscene, onestamente. Non pensavo. Tanta roba è apparsa sullo schermo, madonna. Io festeggia l'uccisione del drago.
Inquisitor. It was
Inquisitor.
interesting to see how much has changed in Halam
Look, he's
Shiraz.
amazing.
And so little. Madame Méprise is a fixture. The
Inquisitor.
sun will grow cold before
Madame
she
Blowjob.
retires.
Madame Blowjob is trying to help you. Madonna, tanta monnezza incredibile. Il dracolisco ombra cacciatore. Ed è un cavallo. Oh, quel che luccica. Sollevare il morale. Va, forse magari Cullen. Santa, quindi penso di sì. Tradurre il testo del drago C, ottieni metalli.
Inquisitor. Inquisitor.
Cinque. Questa è tutta roba secondaria.
The captain sent back sketches of the walls. Our experts say they look elven.
Quindi ho 51 di potere. Che gioco è? Letteralmente lo vedi scritto qua. Comunque è Dragon Age Inquisition. Quindi mi serve 10, 18, 26, 31, 36. E poi di qua altri 4, quindi 40 poteri, quindi sto più o meno a posto. Di storia invece 20. Quindi non sto più a posto. No, scusa, non avevo dato. Tranquillo Peppe, non ti preoccupare. Non è un problema. Fortezza di Adam ha subito innumerevoli attacchi da parte della parola oscura senza mai cadere. Vabbè, dobbiamo andare a menare che c'è una scienza.
has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets. That is the good news.
E qual è quella cattiva? Dai.
And the bad news?
Erimond called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
Non ci sono alternative?
So our plan is to lay siege to a legendary fortress filled with demons.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause. The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Fucking go. Ovviamente Varric. Peccato non puoi reclutare Hawk, sarebbe stato interessante. Però capisco pure che fa una cringiata. Blackwall. Dorian. O Vivienne che magari mi foot job. Queste sono belle domande che uno si dovrebbe fare ogni tanto. Ma ti tiro, andiamo De Solas. Vediamo che dice. Un po' che non muovo un culo. Probabilmente non dirà niente interessante, però non si sa mai. Zero out, perfetto. E poi mi chiedo se quelli che passavano dalla parte nostra erano quelli che abbiamo bombardato. Porco troio. Ma quanto aura farming ho fatto mentre qua? Minchia. Porca troia. Aura farming forever proprio.
Pull back! They're through! All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Stroud will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. He's assisting them until you arrive. There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Ok, fammi solo equipaggiare un attimo al volo l'imbecille di Solas. E non aveva nulla addosso. Continua a non avere nulla comunque. Vabbè Solas, cercate di non morire col pigiama che c'hai. Se va avanti, almeno l'arma io ho messa buona. Let's go. Nemico davanti e il mio attacco è andato dietro. Esattamente.
Stay back. We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual.
L'ho disintegrato nel
Can't you
nulla.
see? This is madness! It's no use! Their minds are not their own! I have your back. Everyone just stay back! Keep your distance!
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill wardens! If you fall back, you won't be harmed!
All right. My men will stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Clarel as you must.
Well said. I had hoped some of the wardens would listen to reason.
Vabbè, effettivamente io sto con lui. Stroud. Right. Ovviamente sto leggermente overlivellato per sta missione. Cioè, in realtà un livello, però un livello sembra che so Gesù Cristo. No, però io sono sceso, quindi torno da qua. Cioè, guarda Varric, è alto quasi come me, cioè... Non è un nano sto gioco, Varric. Sto gioco Varric è un modello di Abercrombie, porca puttana. Non so se l'ho preso. Bastioni. Adesso sono girati per morire meglio.
Clear the area around the ladder.
The area around the ladder.
We're clear.
Let's get to the next one.
You can press on ahead, your worship. We'll clear a path for the rest of our forces.
No, ma Perry Elden. Ma ho fatto il parry del Ferelden. Mi ha Perry Elden. Lo chiavicozzo.
For the Inquisition!
Yeah. Ma c'è pure un ogre. Ogre. Che è volato via questo? Il ghiaccio da dove è uscito fuori? Sto figlio di Troia. Rotti i coglioni. No, questo non è un ogre, questo sono quei demoni giganti. Quelli più coatti che sono tipo a un livello superiore.
Thought your men could use some help up here.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
Ah, questo è Hook. La puttana pensavo di aver trovato il Capatanas. Forse è meglio controllare i punti d'assedio prima di scendere qua.
We need to clear a path for our guys.
Non l'ho perriato. Però neanche di poterla perriare, onestamente. Cazzo non la perrio questo. Ma Warwick perché non si cura?
We must hurry. The forces cannot stand against the demons for long.
Ma potere più 2 perché ho preso l'amuleto del potere o perché semplicemente... Per la guerra quelli camminano. Scudo del consacrato. Obiettivo facoltoso. Non ho idea che cazzo achievement sia.
How many of them are there?
Fewer, thanks to you. You've saved a lot of lives on the battlements, Inquisitor.
Not all the wardens have stood against us. Make her willing, we may be able to reason with Clarel.
Magia verde la vedo brutta.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. Are you ready, Jaina?
I came to save people from the Blight.
And so you shall, child.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Non lo fare, Clarel.
Clarel! If you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Erimond wants!
What? Fighting the Blight? Keeping the world safe from Darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus!
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Bring it through!
Non c'era un modo per non farglielo fare. Che mi sa che stira comunque.
Please! I have seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself! Do not make me kill you to stop this madness!
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Blackhawk, can you talk some sense into them?
You don't know me, but you may have heard my name. Like you, I've given my life to the Grey Wardens. The first time I put on this armor, I felt like I belonged. Like I was part of something honorable. Something with a purpose. I know how good that feels. How safe. But fighting and dying here today won't stop the Blight. If you want to stop the Blight, kill that bastard up there. His master is the living embodiment of its corruption.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Ah, ma ne amaga pure lei.
Clarel, wait.
Carte che cazzo che fai?
Help the Inquisitor!
Demone della superbia. Lo posso nemmeno chiudere io. Non dovremmo chiudere quel portalino. La butto lì per ridere. Ah, ma c'ho occhio con me. Godo. Ma come sono caduto io? Here we go. Tipo sbaggato strano.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody. You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance.
Dove ha devastato? No? Mi ritorna indietro l'altra schermata di caricamento.
Where are we?
We were falling.
Oh, sto cook pure.
Is this...
Tira qua.
Are we dead?
No. This is the Fade. The Inquisitor opened a rift. We came through. And survived. I never thought I would ever find myself here physically. Look. The Black City. Almost close enough to touch.
This must be very exciting for you, Solus. Any advice you have on what exactly is going on would be wonderful.
What spirit commands this place? I have never seen anywhere like it.
It's not how I remember the Fade, either. Perhaps it's because we're here, physically, instead of just dreaming. The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Eramond was using. And there could be others.
In our world, the rift the demons came through was nearby, in the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
It sounds like our best option. There, let's go.
Ah, tutti so cascati con me. Ok. Quindi chi morde, no?
It is not the area I would have chosen, of course. But to physically walk within the Fade.
Right. You like it here. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, literally.
Solus, you're the expert on this place. Anything...
A fade is shaped by intent and emotion. Remain focused, and it will lead you where you wish to go. The demon that controls this area is extremely powerful. Some variety of fear, I would guess. I suggest you remain wary of its manipulations, and prepare for what is certain to be a fascinating experience.
Ok.
One less to worry about.
Let's look around.
Ma ste missioni chi l'ha create? Cioè, ma... Un momento figo e ci hai cagato altre missioni secondarie. Fetch quest di cazzo per la caratteristica in più, cioè... Per carità, non che a Origin fosse fatta bene quella roba, eh. Cioè, vedi una cosa trasparente, facevi che cazzo è livello in più, però nel senso... Puntato a lui, ma non gli è interessato.
I wouldn't linger here.
5 candele, però ho trovato una sola. Pensavo che fosse una roba tipo la via centrale è quella finale. E le candele intorno so secondarie. Cioè pensavo fosse dritto per dritto andare avanti e poi del lato c'avevi varie candele, invece... Ma è capace pure che l'area è enorme, eh. Quindi quella è la città dorata. Interessante. La città nera. Giustinia?
By the Maker. Could that be?
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia. From the little I remember of what happened at Haven, I thought you were dead.
I fear the Divine is indeed dead. It is likely we face a spirit. Or a demon.
You think my survival impossible. Yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Surely you can understand our concerns and explain what you are.
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
No, I don't.
The memories you have lost were taken by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I would gladly avenge the insult this nightmare dealt my brethren.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself. but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the magisters who unleashed the first blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
How do we hurt it?
We should likely focus on escaping the Fade first.
You hurt it by escaping the Fade and leading your people against Corypheus.
That wasn't what I meant.
I know. But for now, it is the best answer I can give you. When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
La cosa così importante è 4 nemici base di cazzo. Mi ha fatto arrabbiare.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
What's going on here?
Bring forth the sacrifice. How is the hour of our victory?
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me!
What's going on here?
Poco così era vestito.
So, your mark did not come from Andraste. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
I never thought Andraste did this. I did this myself. Through my actions. No maker required.
And now you may be certain. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
Those were Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
I assumed he had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after we escape this dark place.
Oh, I intend to.
I've never met the Divine. You think that was really her?
We have survived in the Fade physically. Perhaps she did as well. Or, if it is a spirit that identifies so strongly with Justinia that it believes it is her, how can we say it is not?
She seems interested in helping us. That much is clear.
And the nightmare? From what she said, I don't look forward to meeting it.
Sounds like it preys on fear. Stealing people's memories, that's low, even for a demon.
Fear is a very old, very strong feeling. It predates love, pride, compassion, every emotion. Save perhaps desire. Be wary. The nightmare will do anything in its power to weaken our resolve.
After what it did to my fellow wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
Esatto. Lungo Costituzione. Lo sembra uno squarcio.
Watch out! I don't know what those are, but they're coming our way.
Ragni, Parric. Con tutto rispetto, Parric, sono letteralmente ragni, però esistono anche nel mondo vero, cioè.
What's that?
What's that? Is that a cock?
Perhaps I should be afraid, facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. Like Blackwall. There's nothing like a Grey Warden, and you are nothing like a Grey Warden.
I'll show you a warden's strength, beast.
Dai, che mente rompas.
Once again, Hawk is in danger because of you, Varric. You found the Red Lyrium. You brought Hawk here.
Just keep talking, Smiley.
Ma Herelan. Mabanal inasalin. Marsolas inamardin.
Bonal Nadas.
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? Merrill is going to die, just like your family. and everyone you ever cared about.
Of course, a fear demon would know where to hurt us most. We must ignore it.
Those were little fears. Tiny manifestations spawned from the nightmare itself.
And they take the form of spiders. Something so many fear.
Spiders? That is not what I saw.
Remember, we walk in the Fade. Demons of fear shape their appearance to unnerve each of us.
Wonderful.
The nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek it. With each moment, it grows stronger. We cannot tarry long.
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories, lost to the nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
What can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
You already know how the mark came to be upon your hand. As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil, as little else can. You are the thread, and it is the key that locks or unlocks a door to the Fade. It lets you walk in the Fade physically, and survive. Without it, Corypheus must find another way to the Black City. It is part of you now, and cannot be removed without your death.
So all of this is just a dream? Part of the Fade?
It is not just a dream. The minds of mankind are made real here. Their hopes, their loves, and their fears. What changes their world also changes this one. And yours are footsteps that move mountains in both. Tread carefully, Inquisitor. This ground is more treacherous than you know.
So can you tell me what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of Fade remnant of her, or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
I don't see a Maker anywhere, do you?
In fact, I see him all around us. But is he real? Is his will made manifest? Of this, none can be certain.
Odd thing for the Divine to say.
If we have no doubt, our faith has no value.
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I am what you see. All other answers rest in you.
Tell me why you're here. Why take part in this?
After heaven, I hid here. I watched quietly, learned what I could, and searched for some way to help. And then you came.
I don't know what that means.
Corypheus and the Nightmare do an injustice to the world. You must stop them. Perhaps you were meant to stop them. Perhaps that is why I am here.
I'd like to know more about the Nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror you cannot remember, the horror your mind erases to protect you. When old memories no longer make the veteran soldier's hand tremble, it is because the Nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. They forget, and it feeds. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
It makes people forget the worst parts of their fears. It almost sounds like the Nightmare is helping people.
Perhaps it was, once. But now, it helps none but Corypheus. By his hand, it creates more fear and grows even stronger. In any case, robbing people of their fears is never a kindness. At best, it is a mistake born of compassion. Without fear and pain and failure, we cannot learn. We cannot grow, as you cannot grow until you recover all that was taken from you.
We should keep moving.
Ok.
Keep running!
È esploso. Non posso finché non recupero il ricordo.
The demons!
Yeah.
This is the breach back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
The demons!
Keep running!
Ah! Go!
It was you. They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then she died.
Yes.
So this creature is simply a spirit.
I think we all knew that was the case, Warden.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
Quindi c'ha la forma della vecchia nuda, però, ma col cappello.
Are you a memory of the Divine? A reflection?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal Divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible for that crime were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adamant.
Yes, Adamant, where the Inquisition faces an army of demons raised by the Wardens.
How dare you judge us? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. Even without the influence of Corypheus, the Wardens go too far. They need to be checked.
Agreed. The Wardens may once have served a greater good, but they are far too dangerous now.
What are you saying? You want to get rid of the Wardens? Everyone makes mistakes. They would have died to save us.
I don't know what to tell you. There are a few good ones, but an awful lot of the Wardens I've known went crazy.
This debate can wait until we're out of danger.
Inquisitor.
The nightmare has found us.
Se baciavano iniziano a sbattagliare sarebbe stato fighissimo.
Real or not, the divine is the key to escaping from the Fade.
Warden Stroud, how must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens, only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction? When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
With the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched beast.
Forza più una, forza più una. Orrore farfugliante. Che nome incredibile per un normale cacciatore oscuro. Talk c'ha le invisible weapons.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
Caccomato liberals.
I guess things just float whenever they feel like it here. Wonder what's up there. Or maybe it's best we never find out.
No, ok, voglio andare sopra allora. Tovarri che è rimasto indietro. Mi ha dato la scusa per salire. Dirgli, ehi, dammi quel culo. Ah, Double Damon. Esatto. Lo sapevo che qua sopra c'è stava uno di questi. Un nug impagliato.
hard to outrun anything in this swamp.
Sapevo che facevo bene a tornare indietro. Certo, molto l'ultima paura di sto coglione. Ah, c'è pure uno specchietto. Come on, man. Con l'armatura, con lo scudo non le posso aggrappare. The Crows of Antiva. Esatto. Sandra in potenza, Dorian tentazione, Terra il nulla, Solas morte solitaria. Paul disperazione, Blackwell se stesso. Barrick divenne i suoi genitori, Vivienne stranità. Oro di ferro pazzia. No, non la commentano sta cosa, quindi boh. E quindi quelle sono le loro paure più grandi, cioè tipo morì e Varric c'ha pure diventare i suoi genitori. Astuzia. Non li volevo fare questi, però prima non c'erano. Copamela divina. Ma che stanno a menare? Ah, proprio swag aura farming dalle scale. Esatto. Ok. Me ne ero accorto che c'era una barra. Madonna, raga, gli è stata a meno 6, ma davvero ogni la fate? Troppo l'inquisitore, porca puttana, cioè... Dove stai a cercare? Fido della divina.
Get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
Non dovevamo...
The rift! We're almost there.
Great, Hawk. Why not just dare the old gods to try and stop you?
Guarda, un altro Magister pure lui. Ah, quindi terrore è il coso gigante.
If you would, please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I failed you too.
Ah, posto.
You are nothing.
Porco due Black Hole c'ha de prepotenza comunque.
You cannot stand against me.
Anche i ragni sposta.
I grow fat on your fear.
Ingrasso con la tua paura, io ho detto.
You will die in agony.
Come l'hanno doppiati però è figo. Brojllo 17, my friend. Ah, no, posso aprirla ma non... Ma non l'ho sconfitto.
We need to clear a path!
Go! I'll cover you.
No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A Warden must...
A Warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
Cazzo, ma perché devo sceglierlo io? Fine mo' mi ha dato la scelta di non sceglie. Vai Stroud, rimani, chi te se incula. È probabile che Stroud muoia. Ora, questa probabilità, no? Io la do per certa, però.
Stroud. Inquisitor, it has been an honor.
Ma poi che vuol dire è probabile?
For the Warden!
Non è molto sveglio sto demone comunque. Secondo me se ci lasciavo Hulk ritornava. Forse ho fatto una cazzata. Vabbè, come Spider-Man è atterrato.
She was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free. And Corypheus loses his demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
They need something to believe in.
They do indeed.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons.
We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake. Where is Stroud?
Warden Stroud died, striking a blow against a servant of the Blight. We will honor his sacrifice, and remember how he exemplified the ideals of the Grey Wardens, even as Corypheus and his servants tried to destroy you all from within.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
You stay and do whatever you can to help.
Cazzo
Stroud
vuole
died
Solas?
for the ideals of the Wardens. In war, victory. And we are still at war. Do you believe the Wardens can still help?
I do, your worship.
You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori, but there are plenty of demons that need killing.
While they do that, I'll inform the Wardens at Weishaupt what's happened. Best they not get caught off guard.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
Good luck, Inquisitor. It's been an honor, And take care of Varric for me.
Non ho capito perché mi ha dato l'addio come se fosse la fine dell'esistenza. Cioè, prendetevi cura di Varric. Però, l'ho salvato per farmi di prendetevi cura di Varric. Forse quindi se facevo morire Hawk, Stroud rimaneva e i custodi rimanevano più
Hawk sent
uniti.
me one final report. He's on his way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. Hugh dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
The Grey Wardens carry respect in other nations. If we spread word that the Inquisition has their support...
We may gain standing with nations that have suffered under the Blight. I will take the matter to Josephine. While you bested Corypheus here and at Halam Shiral, he himself was not present either time. We fear he is close to finding another way to enter the Fade. When you have a moment, Colin and Josephine are waiting in the war room with an update. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She seemed calm, serene even. And she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry. I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
Visto porno animati meglio comunque. Later è adesso? No. Però tengono un sacco di potere. Con un potere in più posso fare il pisello nel buco del cazzo. Elisma.
I can't believe my father's gall. Of course, he couldn't come here to Skyhold. No, that would be too much. But contacting some southern cleric on the sly, much wiser. If this is some Venatori connivance, I will be utterly disappointed.
I should go.
As you wish.
Vabbè, giustamente non è venuto in missione con me, magari non commenta per quello. Paulus.
I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
And calling the army of demons. That's my favorite part.
The demons are nothing. They're a tool.
A tool that would have let Corypheus ride roughshod over most of Orlais.
Even if they hadn't, the entire idea is wrong. The Blight is not something one smugly outsmarts. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
Greetings. We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Oh, later. A posto. Come dice Black Wallone.
Apologies, but...
You'll have any requests and the associated
except what
billing
you're
when
thinking.
it is appropriate.
Black Wallone. Qua sopra? Non lo vedo io o non c'è? È l'icona di lui, ma non c'è.
Inquisition?
Ah, ma eccolo.
Someone I knew once described adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
We stopped him. We saved most of the Wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Sì, ma che c'entra con... Lo che stai a dire prima? Blackwall.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company. When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did?
You stopped them? Cut the dog down?
I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
When we first met, you were saving peasants from demons and outlaws. You're not a man who shuts his eyes. A little insane, maybe?
Of course you'd make light of it. You make saving the world look easy. The rest of us can only dream of matching what you've done. Don't you see? It's not just about what happened back then. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
Non ho potuto dire un cazzo.
Inquisitor. And you are?
The bartender. Cabin?
Just the bartender?
You were expecting...
Well, welcome to the Inquisition.
Thank you. Welcome to the tavern.
What's the current mood?
Scorn.
Where did you study? I assume you're trained.
In bartending? I'm no alchemist. You mix the bottles that don't taste like nug and you pretend to listen. I suppose I trained at home during feast day family visits. My specialty is ale, old Antivan recipe. The secret is ale.
You're a bit of a hard ass. Why are you here?
If I could fight, I'd be in a helmet. If I was a mage, I'd throw fire and probably be dead. But I can't do anything. Just like the hundreds of people who can't do anything, who make sure the thousands who can do something can do it. Besides, if you know a safer place than your castle, do share.
What's the word out there?
Blissa had family. Word is, they're sad.
As you were.
Inquisitor.
Ash in the sun, cast into darkness the light we had won. Ally or foe,
Che dici, Toro?
Inquisitor, come have a drink. To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
What exactly am I supposed to be drinking?
Maras lok.
What does that mean?
It means drink. I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
That thing you just said. You shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean?
Oh, Tarsidathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that while it was breathing fire at us.
I know, right? Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
Why do you think the Kunari think of dragons that way?
Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
It's a shame we had to kill the dragon.
Damn good fight. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink. Nice. To dragons.
To finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Anan.
Cosa cazzo ho appena visto? Madonna.
Again. Again. Come on! This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen. Good one.
Perhaps you can take over.
Qunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
Can you explain why I'm supposed to hit you with this stick?
Probably, if I try. It'd involve a lot of Qunari words, though. Just hit me with the stick, all right? I need to get over this demon crap.
All right.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
Bull, if you're scared of demons...
Less talking, more hitting. Piece of feed, piece of crap! And who killed you? That's right, Iron fucking Bull! I needed that. Thanks, boss.
And that works for you?
Yep.
All right then.
Interessante discorso. Dove cazzo era la...
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Let me guess, you're composing a love poem.
I couldn't, not even if my life depended on it.
It's not that hard.
Yes, it is. Poetry takes finesse, it takes grace.
You think you don't have those things?
Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. Their accounts must be recorded.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
A ghost. A remnant of her hopes and memories. Her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die. A spirit could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
Perhaps it doesn't matter what she really was then.
It matters to me, to what I must write. I wish I'd seen her, seen it. I feel so inadequate trying to interpret.
I believe it was the Divine. She helped us one last time.
I hope that's true. I want to believe it. When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
Gli posso dire se sta scrivendo una poesia del cazzo, però qua non gli potevo dire... Che mi avete preoccupi per me, zoccolona? E poi scoparla. Quello non glielo posso dire.
You got your wish, sort of.
Lisette,
Thank you for
grande.
Haven.
less so for Redcliffe, but I am committed to serve your worship.
Mi ricordo manco chi sei. Per santo mi è rimasta impressa questa.
I knew Stroud, you know, not well. He led the Wardens near Kirkwall.
Mo mi ricordo chi era.
Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero when it mattered. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. This story's no good for heroes.
You must be glad that Hawke made it back in one piece.
Yeah. Closest thing I've ever seen to a miracle there. Oh, Hawke asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where he's going. I'll have to let Merrill know. I'd better write some letters. Excuse me. Sorry, I really need to write some letters. Another time, all right?
Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor. Tu giudica. Qualche custode.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Many places felt the pain of Adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you've trod in your pathetic life. I served a living god. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Lord Erimond, any protection you thought you had has apparently been withdrawn. You will die by my hand.
Petty actions. Truth lies in the next world.
Forse era meglio imprigionarlo, eh. Non lo sapremo mai.
Another of the lingering pains of Adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
You were free to rejoin your comrades, and yet you present yourself here.
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
You feel your life is over. There's a place for such wardens. Sir Ruth, you'll go to the deep roads. Your death may be as quick as you choose.
This sends no message. This is just an end.
Voglio morire. Ok, vai a morire. E no, dai. Operazione disponibile. Oh. Poi agli alloggi. Non ho capito il motivo della doppia porta comunque qui.
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
Sì, farò sesso con te.
I must explain something first about the Montiliers' fortunes. My family made their fortune as traders in Antiva until a scandal exiled us from Orlais some ages ago. It devastated our finances. The Montiliers have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
I had no idea your family's situation was so precarious.
Hardly anyone outside the family does. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It's just... it is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Most people worry about their next meal. Never mind an estate.
I'm not blind, but I worry for my family. My foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams. My brothers trying to rebuild our fleet with their own hands. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montiliers as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux, I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Do you have any idea who murdered them?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royeaux, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Comte will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means... you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
Quindi non si scopa?
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royeaux. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fade.
They think she spoke to me.
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
The Inquisition won't answer their petition. That's all.
They will be disappointed, but rumor
Non ha preso il comando che ho detto io.
for us. Let us hope they stay within reason. It's good to see you.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Let's speak later. Grazie, in qualcosa di nuovo?
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
We're well loved in Orlais. Say the words and Empress Celine will send her support.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus's followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
Perhaps they'll rethink following the Darkspawn Magister from the dawn of time. Where is Corypheus now?
After Adamant, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds and sent them marching south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
We strike Corypheus now, while his people are reeling. If he's hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we finish him.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one. Fortunately, I can assist.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you.
Poi è rimessa il vestito suo antico. Sapevano quello che facevano.
This is an Illuvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
You can restore an artifact like this.
There was a price, but one I gladly paid. I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
Incontrare l'era del Ferolden. Un altro po' di service che mi devo anche ricostruire il personaggio io. Era impossibile caricare un salvataggio. Sì, butto lì.
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
Is this place dangerous? It feels...
Unnatural, yes. We are, however, in no immediate peril. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I had a respite with the man I loved. For a time, I had a safe place to raise my son. But only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I suppose you have such a key?
The key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Alluvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
Non mi ha detto che fine ha fatto il figlio con l'eroe del Ferelden. Ha detto solo un luogo per crescerli, ma non si può rimanere per sempre qui. Quindi li ha abbandonati perché ha capito che stava pari a Corypheus. Perché comunque si è fatta un anno a Orlé con la Imperatrice. Coglione! Così non è giusto nei miei confronti. E in più... Però adesso lei sta qua, cioè... Questo specchio tra l'altro non c'era pure prima. Live tardiva oggi. Sei tu che sei arrivato adesso. E quindi? No, ma che 22, tipo 23:30. Ah no, eccolo il figlio.
You're the
Bastardo.
Inquisitor.
Dovrebbe essere pelato come Brollo.
I thought you'd be scarier. Mother said you were scary.
Why would your mother say such a thing?
Because people fear the next stage if it comes too soon.
Kieran, are you bothering the Inquisitor?
Of course not. Did you see what's on his hand, Mother?
I did see. 'Tis time to return to your studies, little man.
Sì, ma dov'è l'eroe del Ferelden?
My son. Never where you expect him to be, naturally.
I didn't know you had a son.
Te l'ha
Why
detto 2
would
minuti
you?
fa.
I take great pains to not let my own reputation affect him in any way. To most in the Imperial Court, he's simply a quiet and well-spoken lad, perhaps the heir of some distant family. But he goes where I go. Worry not, Inquisitor. Kieran is a curious boy, but seldom troublesome.
Finalmente la domanda. Non l'ha imparato comunque, non mi sembra.
Will his father be joining us as well?
'Twould be most unlikely. His father helped raise Kieran for a time, but events have conspired to take him elsewhere. So 'tis but the two of us, Inquisitor. Your fortress is a large place, and you will scarce notice our presence.
Quindi io sono rimasto con Morrigan per un po' e poi sono dovuto andare da un'altra parte. E non è niente dei giochi. È qualcosa che hanno tirato fuori loro adesso per non farmi incontrare quel tizio. Quindi allora al 2 quando Alistair dice che l'eroe del Ferelden è tornato a Denerim, era vero? Però lì già erano passati effettivamente 5-6 anni. Vabbè, hanno detto sta da un'altra parte, per non fateci pensare troppo. Miro del culo. Perché avrei preferito a sto punto non vederla proprio Morrigan. O magari arrivava all'ultimo così, dal nulla, non lo so. Piuttosto che trovarmi lei e il figlio, tutti i cugini, imperatrice dell'Orlé e tutto quanto, l'eroe del Ferelden mio da nessuna parte. No, c'ha da fare, da un'altra parte. Ok.
He seems like a fine young man.
But not the sort one might expect a woman like me to raise. No son of mine would be raised in a marsh, bereft of contact with the outside world. His future will be difficult enough without my adding to his burden. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
Niente, PGV nella stessa parte del filo non c'è. Penso che ci sia comunque perché mi pare che c'era un'opzione che se tu eri femmina potevi farlo fare ad Alistair oppure a quell'altro, Logain. Mi sa che potevi farlo fare a uno dei due. Perché mi ricordo che c'era l'opzione che tu uccidevi l'arcidemone e morivi, tu uccidevi l'arcidemone e viveva, Alistair uccideva l'arcidemone e moriva lui, e Logain uccideva l'arcidemone e moriva lui. E... Però, a quanto so, puoi anche non farlo proprio e il figlio proprio non c'era, quindi immagino che poi lei se ne andava per cazzi suoi. Quello che mi chiedo io è, nel momento in cui il figlio non lo fai, lei che motivo ha di andarsene a cercare l'Eluvian alla fine del primo? Perché lei lo cerca pure per stare al sicuro col figlio e crescerlo senza che Flemet la trova. Così invece c'è andata senza il figlio, che cazzo ci va a fa'? Tipo, ah, boh, sì, Flemet. Ho detto, Flemet che torna in vita 2 secondi all'inizio di... 2 secondi dopo l'inizio del 2. Mi sembra un po' strano. E in più, sempre il discorso del no, ma il padre di mio figlio, l'uomo che amavo, ha dovuto andare perché ha avuto delle cose. Che cose c'ha avuto? Parlami di queste cose. Tanto non... avete fatto Veilguard e poi avete chiuso la serie, quindi almeno dimmelo, cazzo.
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tarar Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
I like this place. I've made it mine.
The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
Anche perché nel keep, quando ho dovuto aggiungere i dati del primo, c'era pure l'opzione che il figlio di lei non sopravviveva. Oppure c'era pure l'opzione che facevi un figlio ma non era divino, non aveva poteri. Quindi c'era il figlio sopravvive, il figlio è divino, il figlio pelato, no, non mi ricordo la terza opzione. Bella acquetta che mi sa bevuto. Ovvero questo gioco assomiglia a The Witcher 3, è la cosa più lontana a The Witcher 3 del mondo. Questo fa schifo al cazzo, The Witcher 3 è un bel gioco effettivamente. L'unico motivo per cui lo sto finendo è perché continua la storia dei primi due e i primi due alla fine sono belli. Figlio doppia anima se fai rituale figlio normale. Che vuol dire se... Ah no, figlio a doppia anima se fai il rituale. Figlio normale se te la bombi. Niente figlio se non fai il rituale e non te la bombi. Ok, e io credo di aver fatto il figlio doppia anima. Doppia anima nel senso che ha la sua e quella dell'arcidiamone dentro. Che poi era l'obiettivo di Morrigan nel primo. E gliel'aveva detto Flem e ti ha detto no, ti fa sta cosa, vede. La stessa serie di Witcher, mi sono fermato alla seconda stagione perché mi ero rotto i coglioni. E poi mi pare che quando è uscita la terza hanno annunciato quasi subito dopo che Henry Cavill se ne andava dalla serie e la quarta la facevano lo stesso. Allora ho detto è inutile che me la continuo a vedere. E ho fatto bene.
I appreciate whatever help you can give us.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed, 'tis that he actually may. So you have saved the Grey Wardens from their own destructive foolishness. 'Tis for the best. For all their eagerness to shed blood for their cause, we will still need them should another blight arise. 'Tis fortunate my warden was not there, or he would surely have been in the middle of it.
Your warden?
You might know him as the Hero of Ferelden. A lofty title, though he wears it well.
I didn't see you as the type to settle down, Morrigan.
'Tis not so domestic as you picture, but even so, it has far outstripped my expectations. My love is on a quest to combat the calling, the actual calling that signals the end of a warden's life. If he is successful, it will mean a long life for him, perhaps for them all. Once Corypheus has been defeated, I fully intend to join my love once more. Kieran misses him greatly.
Ecco perché allora me lo dicono i bastardi, in un dialogo secondario che un tizio magari vede finisce la cutscene e non se lo va a rivedere. Per legge se non fa il figlio e niente, non c'è nessuna cutscene, è un dialogo che manca tutta una parte della trama che si semplifica, specialmente Morrigan se ne va senza di niente e via. Bello. Cioè sì, bello in realtà che c'è l'opzione, però poi arrivi qua e fai, ah sì, ok, Morrigan.
It seems odd he went on an adventure and you stayed behind.
We are neither of us so weak we would die of loneliness. Where he went, Kieran could not follow, and thus I remained behind to look after our son. We will be together again soon enough, and I am glad of it.
How can the calling be stopped? Is that actually possible?
Grand Enchanter Fiona was once a Grey Warden, but something removed the blight from her blood. Similarly, a warden mage named Avernus performed experiments that prolonged his life to unnatural lengths. So, we know it is possible. Indeed, 'twas I who found the lead my love now follows in the Western lands. Success is not guaranteed, of course, but he has never lacked for determination.
Are the two of you happy together?
Questo è fanservice proprio.
And it is little business of yours. But yes, I never thought to find someone in this world I could trust as an equal. He has been a good partner and a good father. And now I pray we discuss something else, lest these honeyed words make me vomit.
Viva le Soles, cazzo. Finalmente. Ma unicamente in questo punto le Soles di Morrigan sono state recate così tanto tempo da risplendere. Dall'eroe del Ferelden, Brollo il pelato. Porca di una puttana. Questo era super, cioè, quest'ultima domanda che io potevo fare era proprio super fanservice, ma mi ha fatto sborrare. Questo è il fanservice serio, porca puttana. No Anders che arriva. Ma chi sono un culo Anders de merda? Ma vaffanculo te Anders.
Is there any way the hero of Ferelden could help us against Corypheus?
'Tis unlikely. Corypheus uses the blight, but he is not controlled by it like a true darkspawn. Still, my love has ever been resourceful. I can give the Inquisition a means to send him a message. He will think this means I miss him, of course. Oh, he will be insufferably pleased with himself. I hope you appreciate this sacrifice, Inquisitor.
No, vai tranquillo.
I imagine your forces will be heading into the Arbor Wilds very soon, Inquisitor. Trust me when I say that wherever the Alluvian is hidden, it is worth any effort to prevent Corypheus from acquiring it.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah yes, whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kukari Wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
Come se torna a wrestling Big Reveal invece il nome famoso esce fuori di Kishi il ciccione, chi se lo incula. Sì, io sempre odiato quel cazzo di wrestling di merda.
Let's fucking go!
Finalmente. Lace, 34 mesi, sai quevone. 12, 24. Ah, tra 2 mesi sono 3 anni di subs. Let's fucking subs. 34 mesi, oh. Sei letteralmente qua dal day one, PD. Una vita buttata comunque, sia la mia che la tua.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some Chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
Certo, pure è vero che Morrigan è tipo... è letteralmente l'emblema del Jojo Problem, ovvero chi sarà l'utilizzatore di stand? E sono tutti vestiti come dei coglioni e lei è seminuda per strada. E fai, boh, chi sarà l'apostata? Boh, non lo so, forse lei? Abuso lì. Il ritorno di Anders e poi per il cancro che ti porta la cena e ti porta l'humus. Porca troia, sì. Tra l'altro quel coglione prima... c'è presente quel gioco che l'hanno rilasciato su Nintendo sempre? E c'è sta pure negli arcade in Giappone, però mo sta pure su Steam. Quello che c'ha il tamburello e colpisci, poi colpi il centro del tamburo, lo puoi colpire destra-sinistra, poi colpi il bordo, che ti vendono gli stecconi e il tamburello a forma della mascotte di quel gioco. Prima per inviarmi una clip di lui che faceva una canzone di quelle, è andato live 2 volte su Twitch. Quindi c'è una live, ragazzi, sul canale del Canchero che è letteralmente lui per 51 secondi fa quella clip e poi si chiude. Io veramente non...
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane and that I could answer questions no
Al
chump
senatore
mage
proprio.
could. Thus we fit together nicely. I became her advisor and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight.
The Blight began in the Kukari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. He is the reason the Blight was defeated. We became close. Closer than I even thought possible. When I left, he pursued me. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
Tell me more about your son.
He is a very special young man.
Special in what way?
In every way. At first, Kieran was a means to an end. But as he grew, I never thought of myself as a mother inquisitor. I had no good example to follow. I find myself becoming something I can barely recognize.
Che bella sta cosa.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course.
Lavatore ce l'ha da orso lavatore che sono tamponelli. Eh sì.
Wandering the gardens, I see.
Now that you've seen the Inquisition up close, what are your impressions?
'Tis remarkable what you have built. I will give you that. Leniana has built a network of spies beyond anything Thedas has seen. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air through the power of fervor alone. I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become of all this once he is defeated.
We have to defeat him first, then I'll worry about what's next.
Should that happen, the world will lie at your feet, more or less. Beware the heights you reach, Inquisitor. When this is done, many will be eager to knock you back down.
Questa è proprio una classica frase. Mi preoccuperò dopo di qual è il futuro. Di cosa succede nel futuro. Cioè, praticamente sarà una roba del tipo. Se fosse stato fatto bene, che la storia del 3 finiva così, poi c'era un quarto capitolo dove interpretavi un po' più nel futuro, dove lui o era il capo ancora dell'Inquisizione o era morto, e ci aveva messo. Non lo so, Zevran del primo. E però tutto andava in malora. Togliamo i piedi ed i suoi ossi. No, lei è intoccabile perché è già dell'eroe del Ferelden.
You seem to know a great deal about elven law.
The Dalish are not the only ones interested in the distant past, Inquisitor. Indeed, my skills allow me access to places the Dalish dare not even dream of. The ancient elves hold secrets they have not yet given up.
Cultura belga. Ogni tanto mi dimentico.
Thus, they are my focus. Corypheus clearly feels the same.
I'll leave you to the garden.
As you like.
Ma il figlio, cioè, ogni tanto appare, ogni tanto scompare praticamente.
Guide me through the blackest nights. Steel my heart against.
That's
We
the
don't
lot.
have the strength
Strange
to
bit of kit for
jump
a
to True
fortress.
Grey Warden.
No one.
I
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davri, at your service.
È così. 50 ore di Dragon Age 2 che ti dice no, no, lascia perdere, è morto. No, no. Bianca, non te ne parlo. Retconata sta cosa e è viva. E è sta tizia. Davri. Quindi è la sorella?
Your name is Bianca.
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Well, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartrand's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a Deep Roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the Tig?
Quale sarebbe il tratto del padre?
Like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, dark spawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Who could have given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
You can get there from Orlais. It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire. Went to every corner of the continent. Maybe further. In theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads, but in practice... there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Varric, se potessi ti ciuccerei le palle. Ah, mo devo entrare in Valammar. Di puttana.
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's not to like? I don't have a nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
Why are those my only options?
Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived. Single-handedly saved the Orlesian Empire. Stopped an army of demons. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
So on the basis of my extraordinarily bad luck, you think I'm Andraste's herald?
If you know the story of Andraste, you know that bad luck is sort of her thing.
Grande Varric, guarda, se fossi donna dei food jobberei. Anche se penso che food job da un umano a un nano sarebbe tipo impossibile, perché ci avrebbe il piede grande direttamente come...
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Let's speak later? Let's have Hannah later. Andiamo a vedere cosa succede qui. Ah, mo addirittura Morriganona appare con me nel tavolo. Avrei gradito di no. Guarda quanta robaccia. Guarda veramente quanta robaccia.
Any clues to his next move?
Some, but not enough for us to go on just yet.
Qui la marchesa Buffon.
Let's see what we have.
Sconfiggi la marchesa Buffon. Soles da marchesa Buffon. Con occhi pieni di rabbia. Questa 8, le conseguenze e la superbia 40. Come sapete, per donare l'uso soldati e marciare contro l'esercito di Trevelyan? Con l'esercito verso le selve arboree, dove affronteranno i seguaci di Corifeus in un ultimo scopo. Quindi è la fine? L'inquisizione deve fermare Corifeus prima che il Magister della prima scuola trovi le sapere e li consigliati 16-19. Mi manca uno di potere. Quindi è la fine, effettivamente. Però io devo fare anche altre cose, perché qua ci stanno dei DLC che secondo me non posso buttare via.
What happened in Adamant is a shame. I'm still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived.
Il soccorso di Kirkwall. Vale, Liozza. 4. Della morte della morte. La morte della buona Sir Ruth. Vai, mandaci il Caspell. Contatta l'eroe del Ferelden, sorella Leliana. Uno dei nostri agenti ha visto l'eroe del Ferelden, ma durante il lavoro di routine abbiamo avuto notizie sia passate in zona. Dovremmo impiegare notevoli risorse per provare a metterci in contatto con lui. Sorella Réjean.
Inquisitor.
Mi chiedo se apparirà come personaggio verso la fine, tipo una roba alla finale di Mass Effect 2. Che tipo sta per morire uno dei personaggi, poi arriva l'eroe del Ferelden, salva Morrigan, la prende per aria mentre sta cadendo, la appoggia a terra, le ciuccia le Soles al volo e poi riparte e scappano via col figlio. Ho una fantasia molto... Allora, templavi vostri sulla collana tempestosa. Perché io non so quali sono i DLC, perché tipo quelli de storia... Ah, buoni tutti, ma io devo andare a finire questo. Fammi ritornare qui, va. Blackwall, perché X? Ma sbaglio o è cambiato... Perché è cambiata l'icona di questi? Lui c'ha proprio una X sopra. What? Allora sei rimasto uguale. Perché c'è una X sopra Blackwall? No, come... non mi fa nemmeno tornare indietro, vattene a fan Peldar. La metto Varric. Ma c'ha sempre avuto... St'icona qua strana. Perché mi sembra che l'unica rimasta uguale è Solas. Perché prima c'aveva questo. Forse perché me li sono portati nell'oblio. Però Varric l'unica cosa che c'ha è... solo lui che è tipo triste. Vabbè, mi porto... Sera, dai. E Solas. Però sta roba non mi posso portare a Blackwall. Non spoilerà niente di strano. Vai nella barn. Lo volevo fare, solo che ho dovuto per forza scegliere la squadra. Ma c'era pure prima quel pezzo di storia con sto coglione. Facciamo quest'ultima cosa e poi chiudo che sto morendo di caldo. Guarda, caricamenti so contemporaneamente lunghi e non lunghi, ma abbastanza da darmi fastidio. Morrigan comunque è sempre scesa dal Paradise,
The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders everywhere. The plums were right in front of me, but I can't quite recall who took them.
Ma dove cazzo? Non mi ricordo. Ah, dall'altra parte.
Were you there? Did you see what they did? Straight across the throat, like it was nothing.
Ho pensato la stessa cosa.
Leave me be, sister.
I didn't want you to leave without my condolence.
The spy master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Grazie, me l'hai detto te, eh?
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Liliana had us search the warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Il tenente Cyril Morney, uno dei soldati responsabili del massacro dei Callier nel 937, è stato catturato a Lides. O Lides. Come gli altri arrestati per il loro coinvolgimento, Mornay insiste nel dire che non sapeva si trattasse di un assassinio. Che stava semplicemente seguendo gli ordini del suo capitano. Tale capitano Tom Rainier è ancora a piede libero. Mornay sarà giustiziato questa settimana a brojllo. Forse Tom Rainier è il vero nome di Blackwall. Con tutto il rispetto per la Madonna, però nel senso... Non è che siano stati così incredibili i plot twist fino adesso. È abbastanza prevedibile tutto quanto. Guarda la storia d'Orofero, doveva aiutarlo a ottenere 104. L'ha già ottenuta. E poi in realtà non è che l'abbia inculato molto come personaggio, cioè... Ho avuto la cutscene con lui che festeggiasse se salva i Taven per 10 minuti fa. Prima o poi dovrò entrare qua e non saprò come arrivarci. Mi attendono molte missioni secondarie comunque. Tocca farle. Librone comicamente enorme mi fa ridere. Sì, anche perché non è che ci abbia molto senso. No, diario del pene. La missione si chiama Oh merda. Ah, ecco perché a Valamar non potevo fare niente. Revelation. Ok, eccola. Devo pure finire i ricordi del grigio, che palle. Guarda quante missioni di merda e non tutte sono neanche principali. Cioè alcune sono tipo 8 vopa e 8 del libro e nel nulla. Rottura di palle. Quanta negoziante, portiamo un librone. No, proprio un librone grosso. Ma grosso, sì. Cioè deve essere veramente grande. Cioè tipo perché questa è luminosa? Però... Cioè è perché è diversa? Cioè è più importante? È luminosa perché la devo fare subito? Non ne ho idea, onestamente. Ma lo scopriremo domani, ragazzi. Quindi